What's up, Liam? Yeah, this one's actually kind of interesting. Again, super expensive. It's kind of that aura build, but I went put points into colds. I got fire, lightning, and cold damage. Yeah, I just pulled stuff off of the paladin. I have found some decent bases, and I've made more stuff, but yeah. What's up, Wand? Bewand? Bewand? So yeah, but it's actually I've tested it. I've only tested it in cows though, but yeah, this kills pretty fast. It's kind of crazy. It's actually pretty fun too. It is a military pick. Won't be hitting anything with it, but I didn't want to pull the Hand of Justice I put in that phase because of the dex requirements. So I just dumped it in this. Because this is Hand of Justice you could put in all weapons. What's up, Lateron? This is actually fun. Yeah. This is the dual dragon or dual yeah, dual Hand of Justice dragon, so the dual holy fire, and I got the dual dreams. The only thing this is really lacking is I need more FCR. Um, so these would need to be switched out to FCR items. It's the only place I could get it. But I mean, it still works. I mean, because the only casting I've got set up is Blizzard and teleporting. So I actually put points into Blizz and enough to get the 100 resist, negative resist on cold. But see, I don't know if this is wasted points because I do have an infinity mark, so I could probably take these points out. So I could dump these more into Blizzard synergy damage. So this is probably unneeded because the Infinity does, what's that, all resists? Conviction, I think Conviction's all resists. Yeah, that's the thing. Um, there is like a lag time. It's a distance thing, and then I think all auras have a pulse dynamic. So then there's a pulse factor to it that you can catch in between before it actually applies. I think technically all auras pulse. Like you get the pulse damage from these, but I think that applies to all of them, even though it doesn't have like a pulsing effect. I think that's what determines whether when the aura affects monsters. Range comes into play too, but like this thing, it's not even casting spells. This can hit pretty hard, but you apply the blizzard, so you kind of have three Ellie effects on this. Again, this is not going to be viable until late game because of the cost of this, but it's kind of funny to play around with. And I think I can make this blizzard a lot stronger. See how slow the casting is? I only have like 40 FCR. But see, this actually it's not as strong as the paladin, but this still hits pretty hard. See, I'm not casting anything. I mean, technically, I should be casting Blizzard to take advantage of all three elements. But it's still decent damage. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think I could take the points I put into cold mastery and just dump those into Blizzard synergy damage. I don't need to be. I got overlap with conviction aura. See, I'm not doing anything but standing there. Then if you throw in some more Blizzard on top of all this, then this this is actually a lot of damage. Again, not casting, just if you have a lot of extra runes, you could probably play around this once this goes live. But again, this is going to be expensive as crap. But I don't see any weak points to this, except maybe clear speed. It's kind of funny if you ask me. You could really up the FCR, but you know, I don't. This Merc's like wearing a Viper. I might actually do a video on this. I'm gonna try and optimize all the gear, just for the hell of it. Yeah, I probably won't be spending that much more time on PTR. Wouldn't mind going ahead and getting my stuff finished. Oh, wow, they smoked him. Let's get him back for the resist, or for the conviction. It's kind of cool looking as well. No, I just didn't have any gear to put on him at the time. That's why he's so squishy. I feel like I should just find a random 4-socket base and just throw forward in it. I mean, he does okay, but I should probably throw a forward on him just to keep him up a little better. It's kind of stupid. I found an ethereal 4-socket cryptic. I have yet to find these on live. And I found one on, it didn't roll that good. But technically I could just re-roll it since we have endless runes. I have yet to find one of these on live servers, and it dropped just screwing around with this build yesterday. So stupid. I've been looking for. I wanted one of those for my Infinity on live. Stop aggroing me. This has dragon and so I got fire mastery and lightning mastery.
Hail to you, champion.
But I dumped. I shouldn't have done cold because this is just a pierce. I should have taken these points and just dumped them into blizzard damage synergies. But all I did was dump 20 there, 20 hard points there, 20 hard points there. So that's where the extra damage for the auras, since I'm going dual. Yeah, it's dragon, dragon and dream, which is it's kind of crazy. What's up, Don Pedro? The only thing with this is not being able to take advantage of like a Griff or the flickering flame. I guess technically I could go like the 3-piece dragon and go flickering flame helmet and forget about lightning. But I wanted to kind of test out with all three, because right now I have cold damage from the blizzard, then I have fire and lightning damage from the auras. That's awesome, Don. So it's kind of a troll build. I mean, there's no way you're gonna. Well, I mean, you could build this on ladder, but it'll be a long time in the making just because of the expense of it. But it's kind of neat. It's kind of fun to play. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no immunity. There's no mobs that can be immune to anything you have. You have all three, and the aura damage actually ticks pretty fast or pretty hard. I guess I could get into a calculator and just actually see how much more damage the auras are doing. But you know, since you can't actually look at the aura damage, it's kind of weird. Wait, I think I do have a fort. I think I got a fortitude on my Paladin Merc. Yeah, honestly, I think it would be technically better total damage output than a Paladin because of the Blizzard edition. I guess technically the Paladin would have zeal damage. What am I doing? Got my Merc. Where did I put that fortitude? I got fortitude somewhere. Huh. But yeah, there's you get a little more damage output total with this. Who else did I play? Did I put it on the Zon's Merc? It's kind of cool. But yeah, what I think I'm gonna do, I'm probably just gonna do some build videos. I don't think I'm gonna spend much more time on PTR unless they make some changes.
Good day.
And probably just go ahead and try and finish out my live stuff on BNet before. Oop, nope. So I don't have a merc there. The druid? Because we've all kind of played around with it. I'm curious to see if they do any tweaking. And it'd be redundant to just go over this stuff and then do whole new build videos for them. So I think I'm just going to do that. And go ahead and get my... Oh, wait. No, this is this... I don't know where I'd put that fort. Cool, Furious. Yeah, so... again, PTR... Might just drop it for now until they... there's probably going to be a second or third round of changes, I'd imagine. Just for further testing. But, I mean, overall for PTR, here's my thoughts. I think for the most part, it was... let's set aside how they set up the characters with the bases and stuff. The changes look pretty good. So, I think PTR, I think we're going to get maybe the 2-week window and then it ladder go live after that. I think that might end up being the case, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, there was so many people jumped on it the first day, and they, you know, they probably got flooded with input. I sent them a lot of stuff. They'll probably push out another one. I bet like Tuesday next week we'll probably see it again. So we'll see. Now I got you, Furious. I don't know though. It depends. If you're going full Arden, you might as well. If you're not going to use Hand of Justice, you might as well not even go with the Holy Fire part of it. You might as well just stay Tesla-ed. Because the whole idea behind it is not really needing to hit anything. For kill speed, if you combo the Zeal with the Dual Dreams, you'll kill so fast. I just want to do an Arden just almost just to complete it. I don't have any resist issues. But yeah, I think we'll probably see another build to PTR on Tuesday where they might address some stuff. I honestly don't think they're going to change anything with the... You know, everybody's talking about this whole Arden thing. I don't think they're going to change it. What armor are you using, though, Furious? I mean, it's pointless to use the dragon armor if you're going to not use the Hand of Justice. You might as well use like an Enigma or Chains of Honor or something and just go Tesla-ed. So that's my thoughts. I think another round of testing Tuesday with maybe another build to PTR. And then from there, I think they look at maybe going live. I don't know. I doubt there doesn't seem to be enough bugs or any issues to really prolong PTR testing. I think this week and maybe some minor adjustments, and I think we go to ladder. Well, that's what I'm saying, Furious. You might as well not use the dragon armor. That's kind of pointless. You only have level 14 with the armor. 14 or 16. I forget which one's which. So if you're going to not use the weapon, I wouldn't bother with the armor. I'd just put on like Enigma or something. And then just go Tesla-ed and build out that way. Yeah, I mean, it's strong on 2.4. But it's like, again, it's an Aura build. Yeah, exactly. Just switch to Tesla, then put on an Enigma. You know, just switch out those two pieces. Right. With the Arden, you could definitely stack magic or the it's magic find charms and stuff. But yeah, just if you want a magic find, the Arden's more of just a screw around build, just because type of thing. It's just kind of fun to play. It's not necessarily good for anything. If you want to seriously magic find, you can play Tesladin. They're fast. Clear speed's good. Go back to hammers. I mean, Arden's kind of a, not really a troll build, but just a screw around build. It doesn't have any, really doesn't have any use to them. Yeah. So I'm not going to spend any more time on PTR. I'll probably jump back on Tuesday for potential maybe another build, like I'm saying, to PTR. I have a, if they follow any sort of like build cycles, that's probably they're probably working towards a build on Tuesday for any patch bug fixes. Yeah, exactly, Furious. I mean, that's what it's for, though. It's a funny build to play. It's just fun to play. It doesn't really, like, you can't clear, since you don't have teleport on an Enigma. You're not moving that fast. Has anybody actually looked at that, Leo, as far as fire traps? I haven't really seen anybody talking about it. They put all this emphasis on fire without solving the actual problem with fire. So, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed with all the fire builds. They're fun up to a point, but they're not viable past a certain point. That's the only problem with fire, just in general. Druid, assassin, sorceress, even this holy fire build with the paladin, the fire golem with the necros. Since we still don't have a way to break fire immunes, fire gets capped as far as a build. Yeah, the damage goes up for all the fire skills. It's just like it'll limit you in areas to farm. Because even if you got the infinity, you can't break fire immunes. There's no way to break fire immunes, so you're just hard capped with fire builds right now. The damage on all of them are pretty amazing. Right, that's the only addition is that they did add new 85 areas that you could potentially farm with fire. I don't know if that's a good enough trade-off, though. Exactly, Aaron. That's my thoughts. They should line it up to be close to how you... Like, I mean, the lightning immunes, you could at least break a lightning immunes, and it's expensive to do, but they could do that with fire as well. And it doesn't break all fire immunes, just lightning immunes, just most. There's still going to be some that you just can't break, but at least you have an option. Expensive as it is, you have an option. You don't have that with fire. Yeah, same with cold. They do help a little bit with cold, being that you can add pierce to cold mastery. Right. But I think technically all the trees should have the same effect with being able to break immunities with an item, maybe. You know, make variations of infinity even if you want to do them specific for cold or fire, or change how infinity works to break cold or fire. That might be a little strong. Maybe split it into two other pieces of equipment that specifically would synergize with fire or cold to break immunity. Something along those lines. But right now, yeah, I mean, here's a problem with fire specifically though. Even with cold, even though you can't break immunities, completely, you don't have the number of cold immunes versus fire immunes in the hell difficulty like Act 4 and 5. There's fewer cold immunes than there are fire immunes. Like even say for the Bale Waves specifically, look at the Bale Waves. The only cold immune is the Skellies with that the second wave. Fire immunes is the 5th wave, which is the hardest one. And technically the 4th wave has high fire resist. But, I mean, at least you could kill them, but they're slower with fire. But cold just smokes right through both those waves, and the only thing that slows cold down is the Skelly Mages on the 2nd wave. If you take Chaos, 2/3 of the mobs in there are fire immune. I mean, cold only has a little difficulty with the 2nd wave, but it's just the mages. You clear out the guys at res, and you're fine. Yeah, you static. Merc pokes each one once, and they're done. Exactly. So that's the problem with fire. Just upping the damage is not going to help. I'm glad to see that all the fire skills got a buff, but that's half complete to me. So that's why I'm just not feeling fire still being in the end game. I mean, you can farm certain areas. You know, cows, you always can do cows with whatever. But you know, they added some areas maybe to make these more effective. But I don't know. I feel like it's still half baked. Right. It's the one. Well, see, fire in the pits sucks because all the little guys, I forget their name. They're all fire immune, and the guys that res them, all those. I mean, they're easy to kill, but there's so many that fire is just a pain in the butt in there. Yeah, the fallen. There's so many, and they're all fire immune, that fire sucks in the pits. I hear you, Dumas. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I haven't been on live actually in the past 2-3 days, so I'm gonna go back in there. Yeah, Scholar, that's kind of slowed me down, and that's kind of pushed me off of even testing this stuff. So, I mean, I've put some piecemealed some gear together, but it's kind of meh. Dang, Dumas, that's good drops. So yeah, my whole thing is I'm probably just gonna go on live. Yeah, the most exciting thing I was looking forward to was fire, and again, just the way they addressed it, fire's still not great. Damage is good, but that's about it. Jesus, Liam. Yeah, that might end up being the way to go. And I actually sent that when I was making those notes on Tuesday, and I actually added that. Well, I don't remember if I did it while I was doing it online. I sent them a thing about the fire, just that it's not enough. Well, is there an issue? Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I don't see them incorporating anything for this latter season. I think they're done with the fire changes. They're not. I mean, they could either do it with gear or add Pierce to Fire Masteries or something along those lines. But gonna be on live right now. but I don't think they're going to add that big of a change to fire this latter season. So maybe next time I might still level with some sort of hybrid fire until Act 3 Hell, and then switch. Wow, okay, what's going on? Yeah, looks like it. Are you guys on? Are people connected to, right now? I would assume some of you guys are playing. But yeah, this isn't a good thing. No, 100% agree, Aaron. 100%. The damage definitely needed to be upped. Totally agree. Now, Liam, I don't think there's anything that actually is OP enough to be nerfed. Oh, Scholar, you talking about playing with teams? Because, yeah, you play with some friends of yours, don't you? Yeah, I mean, fire. Okay. Fire would be viable with other people. No, the R's aren't as OP as you think. I don't think so, anyways. Because it's so expensive to actually make that build, I don't see a point of nerfing it, because it's 1% of the player population will ever make that. Sitting good. Have they said anything on Twitter? I don't see anything on the launcher. No, I got you, Scholar. I mean, I'll bounce around a little bit. Um, yeah, I don't think it's that OP. Hydra damage is really nice. I mean, Hydra hits really hard. Interesting. Try it one more time. And I guess they're forcing me on the PTR. Aaron, I don't even know if it really even needs that. It's strong, sure, but I mean it's so expensive that I don't see the need to even bust it like that. Well, PTR it is, or is PTR down too? I'll check that next. Wow, there's something's going on. Double check PTR. No, I mean, I guess I could have checked Euro. Wow, PTR wouldn't even load. Let's go live, and I'll just let me connect to Europe. See if it's a localized issue. What's going on here? Okay, it's not even launching the game now. Oh, no, there it goes. That was weird. everybody's switching to Europe to try and get on. What is happening? They getting DDoSed? No, well, if console's connecting fine, this is weird. Bobby Kotick probably resigned and like flipped the switch on all the servers. Wow. Yeah, Eric. They increased the range on the Holy Fire too much and it fried the server system. They don't want me in Europe. Man, this is kind of nuts. Maybe I'll do a comparison video between the Holy Fire Pally and the Holy Fire Sorceress. Yeah, I might have to. I might have to bounce around. Yeah, I was just wanting to jump on and mess around in chaos a little bit, but this queue's not even moving. Let's try Asia. I don't know what kind of well, the escape doesn't work. What is happening? The game's completely... the play button is active on the launcher, which it shouldn't be. Houston, we got a problem. Yeah, what was weird was the play button was still up on the launcher. It shouldn't be the case. Switch to Asia. What's up, Michael? I don't know what's going on. I can't even launch the game. This is Asia, and it's not connecting either. What are y'all talking about? You see something on my desktop? Wow, so Asia's down. Yeah. I play Warzone. Is this? I don't remember what that is. Warzone's been pretty bad too. A lot of hackers. Let's go back to America. What? Let me check Twitter again. No announcement on Twitter. Let's check the forums. Is there a server status page? I don't remember if there was a server status page. Obviously, we got some problems. Yeah, zombies was definitely fun. Google's Diablo 2 down. Is there some breaking news or anything? You talking about the down detector? Yeah, big spike. Yeah, something's going on. I kind of want. I thought they had a server status page, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait, here we go. Is this it? No, that's old. Well, this is bad, guys. I can't even close that. Can't escape out of it. But then when you go back to the launcher, no, this time it says playing now. I don't know what's going on. Are you guys still connected in Europe? Okay, so a tweet just went out. How am I not following Blizzard CS? There it is. Ain't one thing, it's another, isn't it? I'm assuming that applies to, I guess probably PTR's down too then. Later on, I don't think, oh, is there a queue now? Maybe. Wow, that's kind of dumb, Aaron. I'm the last person to talk to about feral builds, but we were talking about it a little bit yesterday that they had some changes in play, and it was in I don't think it was that specific, but it was in the patch notes. Yeah, it won't even let me escape into offline. Kind of weird. I did see something funny playing Warzone last night. So we got aimbotted. So we were spectating the hackers while we were reporting them, and they got booted offline. So I think the anti-cheat actually caught them live in the game and kicked them, which was kind of cool because it was a whole team of 4 aimbotters, and it completely booted them off. First time I'd actually seen that. I've seen videos of like streamers watching that happen. It's the first time I had actually seen it. Yeah. I'm not even getting a Q on the NAs. Who said they were getting a Q on the NA? Luke, are you playing console or was that on PC? Yeah, darling, the flying car stuff. Man, that is so dumb. I don't know how the hackers have taken over so bad that they can take an in-game mechanic like driving cars and make them fly. That just blows my mind. Yeah, don't leave. Liam, don't disconnect. Don't pull yourself from the servers. This is bad. Christ. What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, I guess I could have played offline. Hold on, let's boot that back up. I don't think I have room to make a offline character. Does an offline character count in your 20 slots? Oh, doesn't. Interesting. Unlimited. Okay. That's kind of cool. Hell, we might not have a choice. Hey! We're back. Nice, Liam. Torchlight. What is Torchlight? I've heard of that. I don't know. What kind of game is that? Why am I able... Why, am I playing in Windows mode now? What is happening? I'm able to scroll off on the second monitor. It's on full screen. What the crap? Ah, no. It's playing like it's windowed mode. I can scroll off of the side of the screen. It doesn't stop. Let's switch. Nope, still doesn't. It's weird. What is happening? I'm afraid to do anything. They might roll stuff back. What you guys think? I get a rune drop first run? I've heard of it. It's an old series. It's been around for a while. I just I've never played it. Honestly, my games I want to play is kind of long. There's not enough time in a day. I haven't played Halo since like 3. Halo 3 I think is the last one I played. I've never been a huge Halo guy. I'm Battlefield I used to love, but this last iteration of Battlefield was just garbage. I'm thinking about playing a little bit of Overwatch again. I've heard a lot of people say that about Infinite. I never played it. I actually played Halo 3 or 4. I forget which one I played the most. And it was on Xbox 360. It's been that long. Is that the new one? Is Infinite the new one? I've seen like Dr. Disrespect and a couple guys playing the new one. I don't know what it's. I don't know if that's Infinite or not. What gloves? Did I miss a pair of rares? So that's a new one. It looked pretty good. I mean, free multiplayer. I'll go back around and check the gloves. What? Oh, I forgot I picked that up. I already got one of those. If you're needing a Trang helm, let me know. I got 2 of these. I don't know. It's bad. Oh, okay. I did miss a pair. As bad as Warzone is, I love the game. I just wish they'd address all these issues they're having. One run, not yet. Diablo can drop it. I don't know if y'all were the last live stream I did, where I was playing this, running the chaos. The Trang armor dropped on the very last run. It's kind of funny. Got too many of those. So what I'm thinking of doing, what do y'all think? I need a low rune to finish up my Arden. So if I were to trade a jaw to get a low rune, what else should I ask for? Low plus what? Don Pedro, it might be 485. I thought it was 500, but I think I switched something out. 500 even, exactly. You get that much for it? For jaw rune? Oh wait, yeah, let me back up. I need a Sir rune. So I could get low plus Sir for a jaw rune. Because I need to make, I made the Hand of Justice weapon already. So I want the dragon armor, which is low in Sir. Yeah, Don Pedro, 300 is plenty. I farmed a lot of stuff with 300. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. I picked up that jaw rune last time I was running, so I got an extra one, and I want a low and a sur to make my dragon armor. Oh, really? It flipped? Because Burr was running higher than Jaw for a while. So Jaw's back on top as far as price. Oh, okay. I got you. Well, Burr was sitting king for a while. That's all I want. I mean, I'm fine with that trade. It's more about what you want versus, you know, if I could get low plus Sir, I'd just take the deal. It might be undervalued, but I don't have a problem with that. I don't normally trade anyways. I'm not trying to accumulate wealth, just trying to get what I want. Uh, Personally, if I stuck with my guns, I'd probably wait for a low rune to drop. I mean, I've had pretty good luck recently. What you talking about, Darklight? But it sounds like some of you guys are having decent luck today, at least. It depends, Vermilion, on what you're farming. If you're doing like Lower Cuirass, just put on player 7 and just hit the chests. If you're farming, it's going to depend on what you can kill. I mean, there's no need to go up to player 8, because 7 and 8 has the same results. So if you can clear fine, just put it on player 7. It's a weird little hiccup they had there. I wonder what happened. They must have been getting DDoSed or something for the servers like that to drop. I've been kind of hyper focusing on bases when I was doing PTR. Just looking for anything decent to make stuff with. Is everybody on and connected now? Wow, that sucks, Arsenal. Big WoW patch today. So TBC, so that they're doing a big patch for the classic stuff. Wonder if there's even that many people playing that still. They do get targeted a lot by DDoS. And sometimes that stuff does get through. Oh, I guess, yeah, that would bump the queue. Gotcha. I didn't care for Burning Crusades. I mean, it was an okay X-Pack. Wrath of the Lich King definitely was a good one. TBC was just okay to me. Oh crap, they're doing the Mount Hydro opening? Wow, Jesus. That was a freaking laggy nightmare when it first happened. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the AQ opening. The AQ opening was crazy laggy. It was insane. I think just about all the servers crashed at some point when that happened. Did y'all see the announcement that they're going to be doing a survival game? Blizzard announced a new IP. I thought that was pretty cool. I actually like that genre of games. Two rune drops, they just rolled low. No, they are the announcement was coincided with them of recruiting, hiring developers for it. So it looks like it's going to be all in-house. Arsenal, you want to make that trade? I'll do that, and no, we can do it right now, and I'll go ahead and finish my Arden out right this second. I think I already got the armor in place. Let me make a game. It'd be kind of cool to make it online or while I'm streaming. Game name's Wind, password 1. I think I have the armor. I think I got a 3-socket Archon in my stash. Did you happen to notice if it updated or anything? A lot of times when you can't get into games, it's because the yeah, it's I think it's if they did any kind of update, that might be the case. But yeah, survival games have always kind of been my niche. Probably even more than like shooters. I played the hell out of Rust. DayZ, I think I was survival. I played Conan Exiles a lot. I got hundreds of hours in that game. There was a couple more. I played a lot of survival games. The Forest was a lot of fun. I got a lot of hours in that one. No, pretty sure not. That's not only, is it? Oh wait, no, that just allows for them to directly join games if you're on friends list. Let me exit out all the way just to make sure. Yeah, Garrett, I might. I mean, that actually would be probably be pretty fun. Dude, that would be so funny. Yeah, that's cool. Go ahead and make, and I'll rejoin the game. Sometimes if they do anything, like the version number of the games are out of sync, then it won't let you join each other's games. I've run into that before a few times. See, Garrett, I don't know that anybody would actually want to watch me play play watch me play Warzone. I'm not good, dude. Our team does the squad that I run with. We do get wins, but we're literally so bad. What the crap? I will say I'm pretty decent at Overwatch. My Overwatch is pretty on point. I haven't played in a while though. But my my Warzone is garbage. I don't even. My KD is horrible. It's like point 0.6 or something. It's really bad. But I got like 90 wins. Arsenal, what are you on NA? What server are you on? Yeah, Garrett, I did play ranked. No, it's not you, dude. I mean, they're having issues. Well, did I switch it back to NA? What servers are you on? I don't think they're gonna. Okay, I'm on NA. I just looked. That's probably why we can't connect. Stay on Euro and I'll switch. Shane, that Blizzard is not the company that they were. At the peak of WoW, when they had that many subs, that's about the time that Activision jumped in, and that's when they went downhill. 100%. Oh wait, yeah, you could do cross. I'm not getting. I should connect here. Yeah, Blizzard North was amazing. Are you still in that game, Arsenal? Blizzard North was the company. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, okay, I'll join now. I'm on Euro right now. There we go. Robin, you can have it. If you're on my Discord, just hit me up and I'll give it to you after chat or after live stream. Just that's it, man. Don't give me the is. No, keep the is. Just go Sir Low. I said I would accept Sir Low, so just do Sir Low. Take the is back. There you go. Why is it red? Hold on. Why is it red? Click, yeah, redo it. Yeah, just redo it. Perfect. That's all I needed, man. I appreciate it. I thought it would reset though. I appreciate it, Arsenal. You're the man. All right, I'm gonna go back on NA. Yeah, Robin, if you want that Trang helm, just hit me up on Discord later, or leave me a note. No, I got that, but you shouldn't have to pull. You should be able to remove, and eventually it times to where it'll turn back to where you can click it. It doesn't look like it's doing that. It's kind of weird. Okay, so I need to dump those runes. Let's go back in. But yeah, I mean, I don't have Overwatch loaded right now, but my wife loaded it up the other day and was playing, and I was like, ah, I don't really need to, but I really kind of want to play that. I've got so many hours into Overwatch. I'm literally, I think I'm level. I think you go to the bronze borders, the first one you start out with. I did the silver, I did the gold, or I'm almost done with the gold border, which would put me into the platinum border next. It's way up there. Alright, we need to... Yeah, I'm going to make the armor. And this is on live, guys. This is not PTR. I've been planning on finishing the Arden build. Armors. Okay. So it's not going to be as strong as the one on PTR, but it's still pretty decent. Ooh, nah, wrong one. Yeah, right. No ancient armor base. I can't believe how that's the one thing with this build was that the character setup got to have been interns that built those. There's no way those were Diablo players. No way. Got a mage. I got Archon. 511 Archon. 518 Archon. I might use that. Hold on. Let me see what I need. I think it's 4 socket, right? Dragon. Runeward. 3 socket. 3 socket. Sir Low Sol. Okay. Yep. So we'll put it in this one. Get the Paladin.
Good to see you.
What is my strength? No. That's the only thing I don't like is that I don't have Enigma equipped, but this is just kind of a mess around build, so we'll dual Trang. Yeah, right, Aaron. Inside. What? That just blows my mind. Okay, so again, it was Sir Low Sol Rune. Double check. Sir Low Sol. Okay. I get paranoid when I'm using these high runes. So we're gonna go Sir Low and a Sol Rune. So I got 2 of these Trang armors, Trang helmets. Okay, here we go. So, what are the random stats on this? Okay, it rolls 3 to 5 attributes. And strength is also a random stat. That doesn't look right though. Oh, we'll see. Nothing that important. Yeah, dark it was actually. I was thinking that when I was putting those there. Yeah, smoking. I'll be on for a little while. Okay, so here we go. Now, I don't think you can sock it in the shared tabs. You can in the personal tab, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. No, yeah, you can. There it is, guys. So it was 3 to 5 on all attributes, so that's not that big a deal. The strength, I think, rolled high. No, that's the Arden now. Alright, so I need to respec this though. So we need to respec the character. Yeah, you can't do it in those shared tabs 100%. 100%. Alright, here we go. Let's do the strength. I always like to do the strength first. So I need to get to... I think 86 first. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, honestly, you're right, dude. It should. It should change color. Okay, that doesn't add. It's done. Got my torch, so we need to get to 103 and then dex. Oh, crap. I hate when it does that. Couple extra points there. No, Daryl, I didn't mess with the martial arts sin. It's just not my style of play. I'd be the worst person to look at it, honestly. Alright, so we need to go to at least 136 dex. 136, yeah. Okay, so that's all the equipment. Yeah, it was just a couple extra points I spammed in there, so I'm not going to worry about it. And technically, I still don't have an Annie for this character, so I probably would respec if I got an Annie. I don't think there's any gear that I'm going to need to swap to. No. Okay. So, skills. We need... This needs to be maxed. This needs to be maxed. And this needs to be maxed for Arden. This one I need to get to conviction. Well, Here, 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 here. Max. Holy shield. And then point here each. Probably max. I'll probably dump the rest in zeal. I don't think there's anything else I need. Yeah, Liam. Yeah, like they do when you ID some of the armor bases and they change graphics. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I'll probably just dump it here in zeal. I doubt I'll really need to be hitting anything, but just in case. And I can respec if needed. Alright, so got that. Yeah, I forgot. Because you only need to get to 5 hits. That's all that really matters with zeal. Oh well. If I need to respec, I'll just respec. Alright, so we put on conviction. I got charge. I can no longer teleport, so we're going to have to charge everywhere. I think that's all I need. Put zeal here. Alright, let's see how much. It's not going to be the same as PTR, of course, but it's still going to be pretty good. This part kind of sucks, not being able to teleport. Melee damage definitely ain't gimped, but it shouldn't be. Oh crap, I gotta go the other way. Yeah, you can see, I mean, it just doesn't pulse anywhere near us. Oh, I didn't even put Holy Shield on. There we go. Oh, wait. I didn't dump my points either. 1 second. About to get myself killed here. Alright, so get to max block. I think it's around 165. Yeah, 165, and then we dump the rest into vitality. Yeah, it's not going to pulse anywhere near as strong as the current PTR build, but I mean, it's still going to hit pretty hard. See, like that's 3 pulses versus just the 1 on PTR, which is pretty nuts. But I mean, it's that range thing. The far, like right now, I think it's just the 100% to the distance of the aura, where it's 200% up close on PTR. So a little more scooting around if you want to just let the aura blast them. And of course, if you just zeal, then they just insta die. Yeah, no, 100%. And now that I have the pieces, maybe we mess around with a sorceress version of this. I forget what all is included. I don't think you actually... I don't think you use the dragon pieces on the sorceress, do you? It's like the more like the Tesladin build with different weapons and enchant. I remember seeing it. I don't remember the exact details of it. It's kind of fun though. But if they push the changes live once ladder drops, that stuff is the changes apply to non-ladder, so I'll have the nasty Arden build. Yeah, well the thing is, I'm using my CTA on Switch, so I'd have to give up the CTA to switch to a teleport stick. Yeah, Eric. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. It's not going to get nerfed. It's not like broken OP. I don't think it is. It's strong. It's not broken OP, and it's super expensive. It's just one of those. It's kind of a fun, cool build type of thing. But with the price that it's involved in making it, 1% of the player base will put together a full Arden build. It's just too expensive. I did like the damage from the Novasork. See, this doesn't tick as hard, anywhere near as hard as PTR right now. But it'll apply once that stuff goes live, so I'll have it at some point. No, I hadn't seen anything on the build itself. I think it was on my recommended. I saw it, I just hadn't watched it yet. I know he had showed the 200 FCR build. Even with the, even without the 200 FCR, the Nova's strong. It hits pretty hard. I didn't even have it set up optimally, and the damage is pretty crazy. I just didn't feel like gambling for rings and ammies. Don Pedro, it'll be everything. Everything should be online. The only things ladder will be the new rune words. So the 6 or 7 new rune words. That's the only thing that'll be ladder specific until the ladder season ends. So, I mean, when it goes live, my Auradin will be the new Auradin. Just on non-ladder. But I'll have this, he'll be doing that damage that's on PTR once that goes live. Because I'm not using any new rune words to do this build. These have been in place the whole time, so... Yeah, that will be interesting. Yeah, this is Chatladin 2.0. No, I mean, it'll probably, well, I'm sure it'll go live when ladder drops, because ladder always includes the new rune words that won't be on the non-ladder. But yeah, the only thing they usually put on ladder are the rune words. Everything else will go across the board. So yeah, I'll be able to play around with this with the new Arden setup as soon as it goes live. Yeah, I'll have it. Grave Wand. Which one's that? I'd never get a Death's Web. What says arm? No, Black Hand Key.
Not even death can save you from me.
That's so fast. This is as fast as my light sword, as far as killing Diablo. Oh, unearthed. Yeah. I'll never see it. Wait, which one's unearthed Black Hand Key, or are you talking about which one's Death's Web? That's unearthed, right?
What do you need?
Alright, we need to replace that jaw rune. See, these bugs, just one tick kills them on PTR right now. Just one little pulse kills them instantly. I don't think I'll ever see a Death's Web. Actually, you know, it's not that big a deal farming River since it's 85 as well. Dude, that's why I don't want to farm that much on PTR. I don't want to see that. So I don't want to farm on PTR because of that reason. What's up, YP? I'd hate to see like a drop that I've been looking for happen on PTR. That would piss me off. I mean, it already happened for one of the bases, which is not that big a deal. But I mean, just the fact that quick I got like an ethereal 4-socket cryptic axe. Even that torqued me a little bit. Thought about it. I've already banked 100 pit runs with this dude pretty quick. I don't know if I'll have enough time to do it before ladder though. If they make an announcement and there's still a little bit of time, I might do something like that. Yeah, all that should apply except for the rune words. So you'll be able, even if you decide you don't want to play ladder, the only thing you won't have access to is the rune words. And you will after ladder season ends. So, there's that. Because basically, they're just changing the eye level of those areas. The one thing I wish they'd have done, and I also sent this in my notes, is that I wish they'd had increased the density in some of those areas. Especially the red portal areas in Act 5, the density in those suck. So, I mean, they might not do it in this iteration, but maybe down the road they up the density in there a little bit. That would make those a little more viable. Because they're kind of pain in the butt to get to. Not horribly bad, but, I mean, they're not like a really quick find. And then you go in there for 3 or 4 boss packs. Depends on what you're wanting to do, Smoking. Pit Zerker if you're just going to magic find. Yeah, because I mean, Pit Zerkers, you can stack the most magic find on a character with the dual wield. So that'll always be a thing. Yeah, Frenzy's pretty solid. I mean, you could technically do Ubers with Frenzy. I don't know what the specific build is for that, but I know I've seen a lot of people mention that you can use a Frenzy Barb to do Ubers with. I might go on PTR still, mess around with the Barb a little bit. At least I got charged to move around a little quicker since I lost teleport. Yeah, I have seen where the throw barb is not as good as people were hoping. No, this is live. This is on my regular characters, Can. I just finished my Arden. I literally just made the dragon. So you can see it's not pulsing as hard. If you've seen any of the videos on PTR, the pulse hits a lot harder there, but it's still pretty solid. I mean, they did put that stuff out there for updating the throw barbs, but from what I've heard, I haven't tested it myself, it seems like it's not that good still. Stop, Dave. I hear you. Yeah, I mean they're not going to catch everything in the first swing. I mean, let's think about this. This is the first major update to Diablo 2 in 15 years, maybe a little longer. And they did, you know, I wasn't totally up for the fire changes. I don't think were enough. Yeah, I mean I think if Vicarious stays on top of this stuff, I think they'll get it to a good place. It's already decent. Like, fire still needs some work, even though they upped all the damage. And obviously, there's still some work that needs to be done for throw barbs. So... yeah, no, I get you. But here's my thoughts. I think they don't want to push it too far past the mark. It's easier to keep bumping up to it versus trying to nerf it back down. So I think that might be some of the thought process behind it. So that could be part of it as well. You don't want to push it so far past the mark that it's so OP, and then you nerf it, and then people bitch because they're nerfing stuff, you know. So I could kind of see that. It's easier to incrementally buff it to make it better people will always accept incremental buffs more than they will take a nerf of any sort. So I can kind of see them playing that line a little bit. Alright, we'll do another clear with this guy, then I needed to get some high runes again. No, I got you. I'm not a Barb player, so I'm not definitely not, you know, not as invested. If you're a hardcore Barb player, not hardcore, just you know what I mean. I can see it. Yeah, I mean, and it's probably one of the reasons why I haven't played Barb that much. And honestly, I probably would play more of a throw Barb if I did, because I like to play ranged characters more. That's like even with the Paladin, I like to just stand here at range and let my aura kill stuff. I just enjoy range play more. So if I ever played a Barb, it probably would be a throw Barb. Yeah, Can. Here's what I'm thinking of doing. I put out the Sork video today, and it's not going to show all the builds, but I think I'm going to try and do it for every character style. The only problem here's my thought process. Like with Barbs, like Barbs and Assassins, I'm not that good with either one of those. I haven't played them that much, so I'd hate to put out advice on builds. Yeah, I did try the foe. It sucks. I sent that in the notes as well. They need to add demons to the Holy Bolt damage to make that viable. It's going to still be OP PvP wise because they just made foe so much faster to cast. So if you're PvP, I think it's going to be a little busted. But for PvM, it's still lacking. Yeah, the demon change needs to happen for it to be PvM viable. And I still don't understand why that's just not a thing. That doesn't bust any lore or make it OP adding demon damage. No, Garrett, and I will. I plan on putting one out a day. I'll put out another one tomorrow. Probably the Paladin stuff tomorrow. No, Robin, I haven't tried any Barb stuff yet. So I'll probably be messing around. I've done Druid, Necromancer to an extent, a little bit of Amazon, Sork, Pally. So I haven't touched Assassin or Barb yet. But I'm trying. I don't want to do like a top 5 overall. Well, I might do that as well. That might not be a bad idea. But I want to do like a specific 2 character type of thing. So I put out the Sork video today, and I'll do probably Paladin tomorrow. Or Druid. Druid was kind of fun. The Summoner Druid is actually viable. It's not fast, but I think with just semi-viable gear, I think you could clear stuff pretty easy with a Summoner. The Summon Druid's pretty decent. What's up, David? So we'll see. Like I said, I think I'm going to do the Pally stuff because I kind of want to bitch about the faux Pally in a video. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. The Sork video was actually kind of tough because I think there's going to be a lot of viable hybrid builds, and it's just hard to kind of really encompass all of them in a video without making it like an hour and a half long. So I just kind of touched on a couple of different builds. Yeah, I mean, again, there's going to be some tweaking. The Raven damage, I don't know that it's OP, unless you want to make a trade-off like that, increase one of the other summon damage. I mean, you're kind of constantly having to spam Ravens to keep them in the fight. But the build's kind of fun, to be perfectly honest. I kind of liked it. So if you haven't tried that and you guys are on PTR, mess around with the Summoner build. Like, again, I cleared Bale and Chaos with the Summoner. And it's not fast, but it's a safe build for sure. You can just kind of stand back and let just spam Ravens as they get their 5 hits in and die. And again, it was not an optimal build. I mean, there was a lot of stuff I could have added to that. So I could see some people playing that on ladder. Maybe not their main build, but there'll be people playing it. Especially if they actually nerfed the IS stuff with shape shifting is actually as broken as people are saying. Then, you know, Ellie or bust, maybe some summoner. And again, they might tweak. Well, somebody said that Blizzard mentioned that they might not even that change was meant to happen, so we might not see it reverted. Yeah, Aaron, it's I classified it as a slow but safe clear. But again, I thought it was kind of fun. I did not mess with the Summoner Necro because really the only change with the Summoner Necro was the making the Skelly Mages a little more viable, so I didn't bother with that. But the Druid Summoner was what I messed with. It was a lot of fun. I mean, we'll see. Again, I think we're going to get another build to PTR next Tuesday. We'll see if they make any adjustments. Die. Yeah, and this is, yeah, I only base everything off P1 because that's kind of a baseline for anything. So I don't make any, you know, adjustments for, you know, player 3, 5, or 7. I base everything on just player 1 content. Is that how much of a difference it is? If it's that much of a difference, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Now, is this one of them things where they thought the IAS was bugged and they fixed it, or this was an intentional change? Back up a little bit, dude. Don't get surrounded. So they're saying that that was a bug that was making it go that fast, and they fixed it. Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of bad. Sounds like it's horribly slower. That guy kills Diablo so quick. That's kind of fun. Alright, my dude, my Arden is done. He is finished. We have the Dragon, Hand of Justice, and Dual Dream on this guy now. Pretty crazy. Appreciate it, Eric. Yeah, it's been kind of a nutty ride, dude. Was not expecting it, that's for sure. Justin, is that your go-to to make a Fury Druid for Ubers? It's kind of cool that you went the non-standard route, you know, with the smiter and all that stuff. But yeah, unless it sounds like they're not gonna revert that. It sounds like they're looking at it as a bug fix. Summoner Druid Ubers? Is that what we're looking at? Oh, I forgot. I don't have my TP. Alright, I won't need it. Yeah, right. That's kind of shitty. Somebody's going to try and do Ubers with a summoner, 100%. I mean, you could do it with Summon Necro now. Of course, that whole Crushing Blow thing, I don't know how you would get around that. Think there'll be a melee Zon or melee Zon Uber build?
Not even death can save you from me.
I thought the Mercs, no matter what, got crushed in Ubers. Yeah, I heard that as well about Impale. Somebody will figure out something, though. No skills. It'd be nice if they had skills. Ethereal? Nope. Could be. I mean, I guess he could. I mean, yeah, I might be able to. Somebody will figure it out. That's for sure. 100%. Somebody will try it. What do I do with that? There we go. Yeah, yeah. Never know. I mean, this isn't set in stone until it goes live, so we'll see. Again, I think they're going to do that build. They're going to do another build Tuesday, I bet. And then they'll probably set a date for ladder. Well, amulet. What we get? What we get? Oh, probably Nokazan. Cat's eye. I don't think I've actually gotten a cat's eye yet. Yeah, I'll hold on to it just in case. Yeah, I messed around with it a little bit. And I knew mana looked like it was going to be an issue. Sup, driving? One in Nokazan, so there's that. It is... Chain is 5 to 96. Lightning is 5 to 24. So kind of mid-tier, honestly, lightning damage. But with the infinity, that's where it amps up. And I've done this, you know, I was doing this without infinity before. It's just a little slower. Yeah, for the most part. I'm gonna do some build videos. But yeah, I don't want to blow any of my luck on drops on PTR. I don't know yet, Aaron. I don't know. Foul rune. I mean, I know it doesn't actually matter. RNG is RNG, but yeah, why chance it? I don't have a griff. You asking me? I don't have a griff on mine. I'm not going to trade for items though. So item-wise, I'm going to play self-found. You know, the one couple of trades here or there for a rune is, I don't mind that, but I'm self-found on my items. Oh, I missed that part. Yeah, the griffins. If I got a griff, I would switch out to Shaco because I don't need that much magic find. Exactly, driving. We've been playing that game for a long time. That whole paranoia thing, superstition, 100%. Been doing that for a long time. Hold on to that. We need to cube these. I've had good luck on live servers, so why waste it on PTR? Yep, absolutely. Karma's good. That's why I give stuff away, dude. Alright, so I got... What's foul? Topaz, amethyst, sapphire. So this is ruby. Okay. Do I have flawed ruby? I do not. Matt, that's my probably not a week, maybe a week from Tuesday. I think they're going to do the build on Tuesday. I'm hoping they announce ladder week from that point. That's my hope. So I don't think we're too far away from it, because I think PTR, you know, we give them shit about the builds or the bases and all that kind of stuff that they put on PTR, but as far as the changes, I think everybody's pretty much on board with them, outside of a couple like the IAS change with feral druids. Everything else is okay. I'd like them to address fire more, but I don't see them doing it. So they'll probably go live with it soon. Yep, exactly what Aaron says. So, oh, that's right, Smoking. You're trying to time it with 14th, right? That week off.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I'm pumped for ladder though. You will see probably my longest streams ever. I'll be going until I'm ready to go fall out. Right. Yeah, I know you said something about that. I remember that. Got to do what you got to do. Yeah, driving. I mean, they're not going to hit it 100%, but they're pretty. They did pretty good job with it. I think the changes for the most part are fairly well balanced. I mean, they're not going to hit it out of the park. But I'll take a triple. Of course, I'm going sorceress. That's just always been my main. It was more how I was going to level, what builds. That was going to be the determining factor. Material. We'll test that one out. Driving, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Scholar. I can't complain. I can't. I mean, I would have liked to seen more done with fire, but they did buff the damage, so that's a good change. Maybe next iteration, 2.5, we get something to address fire immunes. I mean, I can see them incrementally stepping that up as well. So, we'll see. Yeah, exactly, Matt. I mean, they did nothing really changed position-wise. What's up, Ed? So, I mean, within those classes, you know, maybe some viability changes, but I mean, I'm good with it. I don't have that much to complain about it within what they did. I have to look at that just because it's a scissors. Yeah. What day does that even fall on? I hadn't even looked. 14th. Yeah, I hear you smoking. Well, yeah, that's what I was wondering. I think somebody's going to come up with a Uber build for Amazons. It's on a Monday. It might to an extent, but it doesn't break immunity. Well, I mean, outside of the crazy firewall thing that Dobrunsky did for Ubers, and I don't think I've ever seen an Amazon build that did Ubers. I think those are only two characters that really can't do Ubers right now. Alright, so we got a CV. What's the recipe? It's like, I gotta look at it. I think it's P amethyst tau thol. P amethyst Ral I'm not even close. Holy Jesus. P amethyst Ral is that what I said? Hey, I've rolled another one. Christ. I have hit 4 socket on them things, on the CVs, like multiple times now. That's going pretty good, Floyd. Yeah, Arsenal. I have lately, man. That's like the 3rd or 4th one I've rolled recently. I did it with a great poleaxe recently as well in another CV. Aaron. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I keep forgetting CVs don't max out at... they max out at 4, right? I always forget that. For some reason, I have it in my head that CVs max at 6. It's 50% chance with 4. Why am I full clearing? Yeah, Matt, I'm unfortunately fire's just not going to be endgame viable, which kind of sucks. That's what I was. Ooh, giant thresher, not ethereal, and 1 socket. William, that's not very good luck, man. That's 50% as well for 4 socket. I mean, the Hydra damage is good. It's just not, you know, once you get into Act 4 and 5, or Hell, it's not going to be that good. It's unfortunate. The summoner druid again, well, the fire druid is definitely a lot of spam. Good grief. The summoner is cruise control, but it's just slow. But I mean, it might be solid with a good optimized build. Just with the junk gear that they gave us on PTR, it was slow. Kind of not really clunky, just a lot of Raven spam. I enjoyed it though, perfectly honest. I enjoyed the Summoner Druid. Yeah, there's just all kind of stuff around him. But I was spamming like I was alternating between Fissure and Volcano, stacking, and then throwing bowling balls down the middle. So there's just a lot of spam, and the damage was decent, but it still wasn't killing stuff like terribly fast. And there might be better combos than what I was using. That's just what I was trying. I did try it with Armageddon. It didn't seem to be much faster. Yeah, it's a viable build up till where fire just in general falls off because of immunities. But it's kind of a fun build. Again, you could do all these builds in like cows and stuff. It just limits your farming areas. Some of the newer areas you can do.
I can't carry
But I don't know. For my favorite farming areas, they just don't work. Oops, I didn't want that. Yeah, I mean, Druid's pretty decent, except for, you know, the stuff they did with Feral, but... They need to address that set. I think they intentionally left a lot of the sets back from changes just to spread out across multiple ladder seasons. I forgot what I was testing the summoner with. I think I had him with the Act 3 Lightning Merc, whose damage, I think of the three, his damage is probably the best. I was not impressed with the fire one. But whether those... I don't know. The lightning one his damage was okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. All damage. I mean, I barely scratched the surface on possible combos with the mercs. So there's still a lot of speculation up in the air with that.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, the Arden's fun, but that's a lot of money or items values to drop into getting that right. I mean, I'll have it on non-ladder, but be able to do that on ladder, that's going to cost a lot. I'll be able to play around with it as soon as it goes live. Yeah, on ladder, then that's probably it's going to be somewhat of a thing, all non-ladder, because everybody's accumulated a decent amount of stuff there. But on ladder, I don't know. Ed, playing around with that mist rune word, it seems to be okay. Again, they gave us like a war bow or something to test that with, so it wasn't that good. I couldn't find a base to actually put mist into. What up, Tomac? Yeah, it was okay. I don't know that I would necessarily run it, so yeah. They're scared to add items. That's kind of puzzling to me, that you're okay adding rune words, but you're afraid to add items. I'm not sure what to think about that. I don't know if they feel like the item pool is already too much, but adding rune words, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. But I seriously doubt they will ever add any new items unless they did an X pack, which they're saying that they're not going to, but I don't know. Yeah, there's some stuff they could at least touch. They're at least going down the list of sets to make them a little better, even though they started with some really random junk. Trang, Movinas, and Alders should have been on the list of sets to adjust. 100%. First list. Yeah, they're saying that, but I think they might. As far as X-Pack. I mean, they're saying they're not going to, but who knows. That's Blue Thresher. No. Atma's is... It's not lacquered. It's not gothic. I think it's... Is it? No, Chaos is... not just Trangs. Chaos is...
Not even death can save you from me.
Hades? Is that Chaos? Embossed. That's it. We've been playing this game for way too long. I mean, there are literally hundreds of uniques and sets, but I bet most of us given a little time, could guess 80% of them correctly. Yeah, exactly, driving. Especially if you've tried to do the Grail or working on the Grail, you've pretty much got them all nailed. Yeah, I don't know why they're afraid to touch the items outside of set. Because you notice they didn't touch the items. They changed partial set bonuses. But they didn't actually touch the items. Yeah, I mean, Archon Plate doesn't have a unique. There's a lot of them. Or set. So there's room to grow. I mean, there's end-game crafting now. They might can expand on it, but, you know, the blood and caster stuff is actually, you can make some really GG stuff with that. But, I mean, they might be able to expand that out a little bit. I mean, some of the most sought-after stuff in the game are the caster amulets, blood gloves. There's some GG end-game crafting now. You could expand on it, which I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, that's all. I feel like that's the only way they'd touch it is if they actually did expand into or create an X pack. Oh my God, Tomac. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Matt. I feel like they need to, even if they do it in an item similar to Infinity, I mean, and it could be expensive, but make something that breaks fire or cold. Make individual items to do it. I mean, but, and it could be expensive, but it needs to be made. I think that'd be the best approach.
Not even death can save you from me.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking along the lines like Project Diablo does with the corruption things. Yeah, and it could be something more expensive because those things are really common. And I like the idea of doing that, but yeah, it would have to be more expensive, I think. I'm kind of on the fence with the whole mapping thing for Diablo. I kind of like the idea. I don't know. I think it would work. I mean, there's things that they could take away from that. What's up, Dan? I'm sorry, man. That's horrible. No, I've never. I think I used D2 JSP back in the day, but I haven't been on there in years. I try and play self-found as much as possible. I give stuff away. I did trade earlier to finish out my Arden. I did trade Jaw Rune for low plus just to get my Arden finished up. And I traded for an Annihilus. That's the only thing I've traded. That's just my play style. I like to play self-found. And I just, you know, when I find stuff, I got duplicates or whatnot, I just give stuff away. Could have, man. Better than the I think my Travs are 42s. $47 Travs are nice. Definitely a good find. Nice high roll. I hear you playing. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people do that. Just accumulate their gold. I just lost interest in that form of trading. I just like to find stuff. That's what jazzes me up. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, mine are 42s. I've found like 2 pair of 41s and a 42. That's been my War Trav luck. But then I get runes well, I can't say all the time. I get runes quite a bit, so I can't complain about my luck in this game, that's for sure. Why are you aggroing on me? Jesus, man. I think Shank is where my dad got his Burr rune from.
What do you need?
You know what? I didn't mess around with anybody touch the Thorns builds? The changes they made to Thorns. Has anybody messed around with that on PTR? Yeah, Dan, that's my thoughts. That's kind of why I do my stuff based around solo running, self-found, not running in groups. I kind of want to, you know, cater towards, I think, what's most of the population. They're just, not that I don't mind, you know, playing with other people. I felt like I should gear my content towards that sort of play style because that is the majority of the players, I think. Oh, did he? Yeah, I forgot I was going to look at that. I completely disappeared from my mind. I was going to mess around with the thorn stuff. Yeah, I can say 100% of my items are self-found. I have not traded for an item. And some of you've seen my rune luck. Oh, was it you that I gave that towel to? I found that off of Chaos Run in here. I think I found it on stream. I think Diablo dropped it while I was streaming. I thought that was kind of cool.
Not even death can save you from me.
But it was a duplicate for me, so I wasn't going to do anything with it. My dad's not going to play a sorceress, so I couldn't give it to him. That's Troll Nest. Headhunters? Yeah. That one's kind of rare, but I think I've found a couple of these. No, actually I did not, Dan. Thanks for reminding me. I'm going to do that definitely before ladder starts, 100%. Tomac, he started a necromancer. He's been playing. He started playing a barb, and I think he got bored with it, and he switched to a necromancer. His paladin's done. His paladin's so tricked out. He's even popped on stream a couple times. Not on the stream. He's been in stream chat. No, he still runs it. He's just there's nothing. I think he's playing just a summoner. I mean technically, I given him all the stuff he has on his paladin. The one I gotta watch is my son. I gave him my 200 ED Haas. If he disappears, I'm gonna make him give me that back. If he decides he's not gonna play anymore. My dad consistently still plays, so he'll get bored leveling and he'll switch over to the pally and just do some magic find runs. No, she played D3 a little bit. She's kind of doing her own thing. She's trying to do some streaming, but she's doing it like with Conan Exiles and something else, like some farm simulator game, maybe Sims or something. I don't know. Definitely Conan. She plays a lot of Conan and is kind of doing some streaming on that. Ed, does she play any games though? Now, my wife will jump in on some Overwatch in a heartbeat. And she usually doesn't play healer. You know, it's kind of the meme that women always play healers. She plays tank. Pretty good at it, too. Dan. Matthias. That's funny. Maybe we'll do what's tomorrow? Today's Thursday, right? Maybe we'll stream some Overwatch tomorrow just for shits and giggles together, like with the wife. Maybe invite some players in that wanna hang along. She plays a nasty Roadhog, and then her other tank is what other tank she play? What's the one that throws a shield down? I forget his name. Her name. Its name. She plays Roadhog probably 90% of the time. Orisa, yeah, that's it. The one thing she won't do, and she doesn't really want to do, she gets kind of nervous about it, is playing ranked. Man, I like it. I've always been kind of a first-person shooter type of person, and it's not really that. It's a kind of a different version of it, but Overwatch is really well designed. I didn't think I would care for it, and I really love that game. I honestly, just when I first saw it, because it's kind of cartoonish looking, but it became my thing for a while. Yeah, Scholar, I remember you saying that you started playing it. I'm a DPS main. I can play like multiple different ones. I was like the meme Hanzo main at the very beginning. But if I'm on my game, man, I can hit some nasty shots. I've never been much on Widow. I wanted to be a sniper, but it's just not my thing. I can play Roadhog pretty well. Junkrat's one of my mains. More, you're not wrong about that, Dan. I can play some nasty Moira. I've had so many games where I'd have 5 golds on her. I could do 5 gold. I've gotten 5 gold games with Roadhog and Moira, which is just crazy because neither one of them are DPS. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more runs, then I'm gonna get some food. I'm kind of hungry. What might I do? I might set that up. She'd probably be down for it. And, if anybody's interested, maybe we'll have some viewer join-ins, do some team games. Be kind of fun. Yeah, no, I've gotten gold healing with him many a time. It's kind of sad, honestly, but it is whatever it is. It's whatever. And my wife, we just play like quick play stuff. So no pressure. Quick play is quick play. She only gets nervous if we're playing like. I've tried to get her to do some ranked, and that just makes her nervous. I don't even have the game installed right now. I hadn't played it in so long. I hear you, Tomac. Pretty good range of games. Especially any shooters. That's where you see the drop-off in female participation in shooter-type games. They do play Overwatch. League of Legends, you'll get a pretty good mix. And MMOs always seem to draw a decent amount of female participation. Call of Duty's where it definitely drops. I mean, there's female players in Call of Duty, but it's probably like 98% male. And I mean, there's not many, but like I think FaZe has a female pro player on Call of Duty. Now I hear you. I do like the regular shooters like you're referring to. That's why I didn't think I would like Overwatch, but man, that's probably one of my top 5 games. I couldn't even tell you how many hours I have in Overwatch. It's probably embarrassing. Yeah, I had some buddies try to get me to play TF2. I could never really get into that. That's why I didn't think I'd like Overwatch. It's kind of in the same vein design-wise. I played Apex for a little bit when it first dropped. Very first iteration of it, the hackers got kind of crazy, which pushed me off of it. And I think they've addressed that for the most part, but it pushed me off kind of early on, and I never went back. Yeah, exactly, Dan. All right, last run. Oh, really? Playing zombie mode? My wife did like that. We played some zombie mode in one of the old Black Ops 2. And she really did enjoy the zombie modes. She's played some Warzone with me. It didn't go great, but I mean, she won a couple of gulags, which that in itself is kind of impressive. It's a survival game. You start literally buck naked and level up and try and build stuff and conquer the world, basically. So, Conan's kind of fun. It has PvP or PvE option servers. The PvP is extremely toxic. I mean, when I say that, I mean a lot of times most games like that are toxic on the PvP side. But with the way you can land grab and keep people from building, is just... it takes a special person to be able to handle PvP for very long. I don't mind it, but my wife gets really mad about that kind of stuff. I never got into Ark. I've got a lot of hours in it, Conan. I got a lot of hours into Rust. Rust was kind of my first foray into serious survival mode type games. And Rust still has a huge following, even though that game's probably, what, 10 years old now? Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised Conan Exiles even exists with the state of the world right now, because here's how Conan works. Kind of part of it that I would think if it got mainstream news coverage, there's no way it would survive, because you literally capture slaves, not real other people, but NPCs. You knock them over the head with a stick. You tie a rope around their legs, drag them back to your base. And I don't know if any of y'all have seen the original Conan movie. There's a wheel of pain that he grows up on where he's just pushing the wheel. You put the NPC on the wheel of pain until they break and become your slave. They just don't call them slaves. That to me, because you could literally, you could literally drag your slave back to your base behind your horse. They're knocked out and you lasso them and drag them to your base. Nah, I never heard of Golden Sun. So how Conan has not been canceled is beyond me. No, Dan, I hadn't seen that video yet. I planned on watching it later. I saw it pop up on my recommended. I just hadn't watched it yet.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, let's last look around, see if we got any stuff. $2,500 mana. I mean, you'd have to have that much mana, I think, to make it viable. No runes today. I got a foul rune, that's about it. No, that's it. Jesus, Tomac. That's pretty funny. Oh my god. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna grab some food. If you need, I think I promised somebody a Trang helm. I got a couple extras. Hit me up on Discord after. Links in the description if you're not part of Discord. Like the video before you leave, and I think that's it. Yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will be on again tomorrow night, but I'll be on Discord in between. Might get the wife to play a little Overwatch, not for the whole evening, but maybe we'll mess around with it. A Lem and a Haas driving? Jesus, man. So, I mean, I'll probably play some D2, but maybe we'll just run a little bit of Overwatch just to mess around with it. Might be fun. We'll see. But I'll get you guys tomorrow. It'll be at tomorrow 7 Eastern, I think. Tomorrow's Friday. But you guys have a good one. I'll catch y'all later. Keep on farming.